Shavua Tov, Agotavach. Welcome. Thanks for tuning in to Kehillat Shari Torah's daily review of Hilchos Purim, the laws and customs for the holiday of Purim, coming up in just a few weeks. For Sunday, February the 27th, there is an extensive conversation amongst the poskim, going back nearly 100 years, as to whether or not sound waves that are electrically converted by means of telephone, microphone, hearing aids, and any such like technology are the same thing as hearing the sound and its source, or is it a different thing? Is it a mechanical physics type reproduction of the sound? It's not the actual sound itself. It says clearly in the book, according to many of the 20th century poskim, one should be stringent not to hear the Megillah in this manner. Okay, let's just read through, and then we'll have some editorial commentary. Therefore, those who cannot physically come to shul to hear the Megillah reading and are unable to have someone read for them should read the Megillah to themselves. If that's not possible, last case resort, they should try to hear the Megillah reading over the phone from a live reading elsewhere, and in this way they will, at least according to some opinions, have some achiza, some kind of peace in the mitzvah, some share in the mitzvah. One who cannot hear the Megillah without a hearing aid should read the Megillah to himself from a kosher Megillah if this is at all possible. In addition, one should not listen to the Megillah being read over an amplifier or speaker system. If one finds himself in a shul that uses a microphone, best advice is to try to stand close to the Balkara, to the Megillah reader, so that he can hear the words directly from him. Now, over the last 2 years, we had very difficult situations. Actually, 2 years ago, we were okay still with Purim. Last year, we had quite an uncomfortable situation with Purim where we were under lockdown. We did extend an offer if someone wanted Megillah read to them. We would try to dispatch someone to do that, and we did our best to fulfill that. What we did over last year was to have a Megillah on Zoom, so people would at least have the consciousness of Pirsume Nisa, being conscious of the miracle, spreading the miracle of Purim, being aware of that. There are many opinions. It should be clear that, in fact, most of the opinions and most of the authoritative opinions are of the view that hearing a mechanical reproduction, any kind of mechanical reproduction through Zoom, through a telephone, certainly through a tape recording. A tape recording is even different because it's not the same. You're not hearing anything. You're hearing something that happened 10 days ago or 10 years ago. Who knows? But even a simultaneous phone call or webcast or anything, according to the overwhelming majority of the views, does not fulfill the mitzvah of hearing the Megillah on Purim. As such, we will not be offering that option this year because we are thankfully out of lockdown. We are thankfully able to congregate in shul, and we will, please God, have a minyan in the evening and in the daytime again for hearing the Megillah. And of course, all over town, all over Toronto, there are many, many opportunities for people to hear Megillah. So if you want and you're not able to find a minyan that has, please get in touch, and we will do everything we can to help you connect with a minyan that is doing that. One who is hearing impaired should read the Megillah to themselves and can fulfill the mitzvah in that way, avoiding this issue. There are some related questions about what can you do before hearing the Megillah. We will touch on that tomorrow, God willing. So any questions about this, anything that we're leaving unclear or ambiguous, please get in touch. Happy to discuss these conversations, look into the sources to the extent that anyone would like to engage on this very important topic. The most important thing that all the sadness, the misery, the war, the strife, the suffering is going on in the world, may it be transformed. Adar, the whole month of Adar, particularly Adar Sheni, which when we celebrate Purim, is the month of Nav, everything should be transformed, as Haman had terrible plans for the Jewish people. Those were transformed, and they came back to bite him, you might say, with a good degree of accuracy. So all those people who wish ill on the world and on other people, they should get a taste of their own medicine. It should teach them a lesson, and we should all figure out a way to live in peace, please God, and good health. Have a good day and a good week, and please tune in.